Hey everyone, Disney has finally done it. Disney Plus has removed classic films for kids. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, share this one around, and let's take a look at what the hell is going on. So we're going to take a look at this article from 9 Today Show, and it says, Disney Plus blocks kids from watching classics like Peter Pan, Dumbo, sparking heated debate. So it says here, for many people, growing up watching the Disney classics was a rite of passage. Now some fan favorites have been blocked to kids under the age of 7 by streaming service Disney Plus. The latest one, the 1953 animated film Peter Pan. The film has been blocked over concerns that it portrays racial stereotypes, as the film uses the term Redskins to refer to Native Americans. Other banned films removed from children's accounts for breaching content include The Aristocats, probably for the Siamese cats, Swiss Family Robinson, and Dumbo. Dumbo is probably for the crows, and Swiss Family Robinson, apparently they have some brown face and yellow face. So it says the decision has sparked heated debate among parents, with many believing the restrictions are going too far. So then I'll show you this clip by Gus Walland, who's a TV and radio personality over here in Australia, and what he has to say.
I want to ask you both this one. Disney Plus blocking children under the age of 7 from watching some of its classic movies because they're now deemed to be inappropriate or even racist.
I'm surprised by this. It's so hard to put sort of a 2021 filter on a film that was from the 50s and the 60s and all these classics. At some point, a parent with a 7-year-old could actually sit down with that movie, watch it and explain things if it ever came up. Surely we shouldn't be banning these classics. Personally, I would like to sit down and do a bit of parenting and have the best of both worlds and just explain to the kids we don't use that term anymore.
And that's exactly the right point from Gus there. Let parents teach their kids why and what is acceptable now and why it's changed, instead of just having the company flat out remove those movies and saying, well, this is what we agree, this is what you can watch, this is what you can't watch. And now I understand the other side, which is saying, well, the parents can just log in on their account and show the kids. But it's the principle of having a company just say, we're not going to show these movies because we deem it wrong. You know what it is? It's because they're afraid of the backlash. They don't really care about not showing these movies. They just care about people going on Twitter and saying, oh, this is offensive to me. I'm being offended on behalf of everyone else who's offended on behalf of all this shit. That's all they're worried about. That's all they've been worried about for so long. And look what it did to Star Wars. Look what it's done to all their properties now. It's ridiculous. Disney has bowed for too long. People are still willing to pass it all off. When is the day going to come when they're just going to say no more? I might even add a rhino clip in this because,
Fuck Disney!
So here's also what someone said on the Facebook page. Seriously, what is happening? These movies were on years ago. When I was watching them, I would never thought them racist. To be honest, I don't think young kids of today would either. It's only all the things that are put into their young heads. What 7-year-old is going to sit there and go, oh yeah, that's right. Look, they're doing brown face and yellow face because they have an idea of the context of the time it was set. And today's outrage culture that wants to cancel everything they don't agree with. What kid is sitting there saying, I want to watch a movie about an elephant and is saying I can't now because it's racist? Like, how much of these movies is the part that, quote, offends you? It's like 0.5%. It's like maybe 1 or 2 scenes or 1 or 2 minutes of the movie that's offensive to you. And you're going to cut the whole movie so you can't watch them? I'm over the censoring of history to fit your political agenda and ideology. And I just don't see it stopping. So what the fuck else am I going to do?
Fuck you, Disney!
And this quote right here is perfect. This is perfect. You can't learn from the past if you keep trying to erase it. Exactly my point. Learning from the past is how you grow and better yourselves in the future. Erasing it just means the next generation won't know why it's wrong. Look at what Disney's been doing when they've been erasing history with their other properties. Because if you remember, this came out last year when people realized that Disney Plus had released the version of Lilo and Stitch that was edited to show that she was hiding not in a clothes dryer, because that's dangerous for kids, but she was hiding in a cupboard behind a pizza box, because that's not as dangerous, I guess. And here's a couple of those shots from Film Facts on Twitter. So there's the edited shots. And let's not forget this other one, when Disney also edited out a female body part, because that's really too insensitive for kids to watch, or for anyone to watch actually. So after she kisses Tom Hanks, she runs off into the water. And look, you can see that they digitally added part of her hair at the bottom so it covers her her body, really. Her ass. Because that is not in the original version of the movie, and Disney said, no, we can't have that. We can't have children or anyone seeing a female body part. Here it is, Disney Plus, on an adult account. So let's go. Let's go Aristocats. There it is, Aristocats. Peter Pan. Peter Pan. Now let's go to a kids one that I've set up. Peter Pan. This title cannot be accessed because it exceeds your profile's parental control settings. You will be redirected to Disney Plus Home. And then, of course, remind you, we have the content advisory. This program includes negative depictions and or mistreatment of people or cultures. These stereotypes were wrong then and are wrong now. Rather than remove this content, we want to acknowledge its harmful impact, learn from it, and spark conversation to create a more inclusive future together. Unless you're under the age of 7, we're just going to remove it completely. Because we know that you can't tell the difference, so we're just going to remove it for you completely, so you're not allowed to watch it at all. Should just say, here at Disney, we know better.
Fuck off! Disney! You fucking cunts!
Alright, hope you liked that one. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share this one around, and I'll see you in the next one.